Alright, welcome to day 2. It's me again, John. Jon. Okay, without H. Okay. So oftentimes people call me John, diba? John with H. Nope, that's not me. That's not the guy. It's without H. Okay. So yeah, so let's start the day 2. Day 2. So day 1 was yesterday. Yesterday was a raw start. And today it feels like my thoughts are all over the place, kind of like a messy code base. So in tech, 'di ba, when you have a messy code base, what do? You go line by line, right? Or you jump from one chunk of code to the other, or one chunk of functions, and then you you do trace route, 'di ba? You trace each data path, each data variable, and whatnot. I don't want to go very technical on that. So when you first encounter a bug, or when you encounter a bug for the very first time, first thing that you want to do is, yes, you go line by line, right? You check whether these these particular whether these make sense, right? And I think our thoughts need that as well. Our thoughts are like codes inside our brains. So whenever we entertain a thought, 'di ba? When we put in our thoughts, 'di ba? Mura kag nagasulod og code sa imong utok, right? And when that particular thought or mindset, 'di ba, is there, sometimes we often overanalyze, right? Not not to not to say, okay, yung parang sabihin mo na, okay, this is what I'm thinking right now, so therefore, ito na yun. No, you must have to consider other factors at play as well. You know, you need to consider the constraints. For example, 'di ba? In your travel, when you travel, 'di ba, you need to weigh in the variables, mm, the constraints, the limitations, you have the budget, the itinerary, uh, the airfare, the airline, right? Lot of factors, which lot of thoughts, right? And not to overanalyze, but to find the things that keep looping and slowing us down. What slows us down? About what slows you down when you make a certain decision? What are those things that, let's say, that keeps put you into a loop, right? And that loop is overthinking. It's, yeah, nothing wrong to overanalyze, but what is it that when you make a decision, 'di ba? When we make decisions, we oftentimes leave ourselves hanging, you know, entertain ourselves. Like our minds really do play a lot of scenarios, right? Our, we play too much. We keep on imagining stuff that isn't really aligned, or that keeps us into a state of loop. And that causes doubt. That causes fear. That causes anxiety, right? That word itself, anxiety, di ba? So, so how do you break that loop? Faith. Diba? Faith helps me break that loop because there's something about trusting a bigger plan that simplifies that script. What is that script? That script of, of letting go, right? That script of moving on, right? The script that you have to only deliver one box of mangoes instead of one box of oranges, right? So yeah, day two is me debugging my thoughts, debugging my thoughts. Yes, it's messy. It's going to be messy when you do debug. I tell you, it's time consuming as well, right? But every bug that you find, every bug that I find, there's progress. All right, there's progress. Right, see you tomorrow for day three.